dog bane in it. This yellow stuff you see, it's called mustard. I guess it's mustard. Anyway, it gets real. By the time I cut the hay, the stuff was, the stalks will get real hard on there. So I need to do something to kill this stuff. But my other hay fields look real good. Yeah, I planted these here trees about 35 years ago when the neighbor built that house over there. So I'd have some privacy and he'd have some privacy. But anyway, right now the things are 40 feet tall and the wind brings them down and they get to be a little pain in the butt now. But the woods are coming alive out here. About 3 weeks ago, all these woods were all brown inside there, and now you got all that grass coming out. And the blooms are coming out, so a few weeks it'll be dark inside them woods. I got my deer camera, game camera over on that tree. Anyway, I get turkeys on it, deer on it, coyotes on it. This fertilizer, I have to run a lot further apart on it. All these old trucks out here, I like getting them out of here. That's what you call Sunday fun. Sunday fun. Except since I lost half my eyesight. Since I lost half my eyesight, they sure cut down on some of my Sunday fun. All the things I would like to do during my life, but I can't do them very well now. Well, this is old Garland here with the Headings Farm, and I thought I'd come around here while I'm feeding the animals and share something with you here. And anyway, this barn here, that when we milk cows, you can see that these are what you call free stalls. The free stalls in the barn are about 7 feet long and 4 foot wide, made so each cow can go in each one of them and lay down without having somebody walk on top of them. Anyway, You see the cement curve behind there. The cows would poop over the curve, and it's like a gutter there. And then you take your tractor, then you go down through the middle aisle in there and scrape the manure out. And the cows are supposed to lay up in the stalls, all nice and up out of the way of moisture and things in their bedding. And anyway, of course, this is 2021 now. But anyway, in this barn here, there's 120 of these free stalls in here. Of course, there's one here right here in front of me that's broke out. But anyway, we hadn't used all these free stalls since the year 2005. We filled this barn. This barn was full of cows. So anyway, dairy cows all went away in 2013. And what I put in this barn now is usually when I have the beef calves. The beef calves, after I wean them off their mothers, they come in the barn here for a month or sometimes two, and then they eat. I have some grain in here they can eat, and these big old hay rings in here. These big old hay rings in here that they climb up and put up. They climb up, and these big old 5x5 bales, I put one in there. I got to put them in here about every other day. Anyways, I got to keep two of them in here. And these old calves, they clean it up. So anyway, there's probably about 30 of them in here right now. And so anyway, they stay in there and eat to the feeder sales. The graded cattle sales come up sometimes once and twice a month. And of course, there's different places you can take them to. And anyway, if I want to keep eating and paying my bills, I've got to load up. Usually, when I load them up, I usually load up about 7 at a time, and take them away and hope they bring enough money so I can pay my bills for the next month. But anyway, sometimes they bring $1.20 a pound, and usually when I sell them, they're usually fives. Well, most of the time they're 500 to 600 pounds in there, and sometimes more. But with this COVID thing, it hit them. When this COVID thing hit, I didn't sell many of them because at one time last year, like March of 2020, the slaughter markets and all that stuff was shut down, and all the slaughterhouses were all shut down, and they weren't bringing anything. People didn't know what to. Had animals to sell and get rid of, and the same with the hogs, the hog processing plants all had people got COVID in there and in the plants, and they had to shut the plants down and all that stuff, and they were just chaos. So hopefully the things are getting a little bit better now, but. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go out here and spread some fertilizer. I did spread some the last 2 days, and it's supposed to rain this evening, and I've got a few 100 pounds on my buggy yet, so I'm going to get out here and go spread that stuff, and so I can get it off, and then the co-op will send me a big bill for the fertilizer. Anyway, I'm going to get going. You never know when it's going to start raining. It's supposed to get cold this evening also. Well, old Garland up here, Getting ready to get the tractor out of the shed. Here's the old 1066 here. Over there beside me is the old 1206, which we've had for about 30 years. Been a good old tractor. Anyway, that's my hay baling tractor. It don't even get hooked. It don't even get unhooked from the baler anymore. It just stays on the baler unless something's wrong with it. Got a 664 baler back there, I think, behind it. But anyway, I never unhook it from the baler unless there's something wrong with it and I have to hook something else up. But that happens when you got that tractor's a 1964, so that tractor's older than a lot of these people out here, isn't it? Now let me go get this old fertilizer off. I still got some hay in here, in this shed here. I got about 25 or 30 out sitting outside in the rain right now. Here's some of the rest of the junk in here. Little TC-48 down here. Hippo's old farm all over there. He needs to get running. This tractor here, this little TC-48, this had the bush hog on here for all year long. Well, I better get going. It's gonna rain. Devil? What are you doing, old devil? Old devil. Devil? Leave Bullwinkle alone. Hey, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle done run off. Devil mean. All right, devil. Old devil. Hell, baby. How come you didn't go up there and get your grain, huh? Beautiful day today, that's for sure. Friday the 23rd, I think. Yeah, that's Bullwinkle. Well, here's two more babies over here, but looks like they have tags in them. Both of them have tags in their ears. So that's what we do. Come out and tag the calves. Tag them and mark them. Little boys, we put a band on them. There's a couple old bulls out here. Actually, I'm not even supposed to have them in the field this time of year. What you try to do, and I haven't done it, is after March, after the end of February, I'm supposed to take the bulls out. So if you take the bulls out in February, that means in December, January, and February, you won't have little babies hitting the ground in when it's real cold weather. Anyway, most of the time they do all right if you don't have too many of them, but sometimes you get real cold weather and the little calves hit the ground and they don't make it. Too cold for them hitting the ground. What are you doing, old boys? Y'all always fighting each other instead of chasing some cows. You old knuckleheads.